right in the heart of a silver bullet.
Yeah. I think they plotting on man. Don't wipe their feet when they enter the L.A.R. I feel a cold stare.
Shut the absolute fuck up. Can we stop with the bullshit? We know as Caribbean people that from jump we're taught we're better than them, that they're lazy. Even though it's bullshit, that's what we're taught. That they haven't achieved anything in this country because they're lazy. When the truth is that the way we're treated compared to how a foundational black American is treated is not the same. It's not the same. Whenever I deal with racist clients, in order to get them to stop being racist towards me, I tell them that I'm Caribbean by birth. Yeah. And they immediately recategorize me in their brains. Immediately. Someone will even tell me that I'm not black. I'm not black. So when black Americans fought for you to even be here. Shut your bitch ass up. These my people and I will defend them. Shut the fuck up.
What's good, man? I'm glad I saw this video. Shout out to him. Delineation isn't white supremacy. This is where I'm gonna go with it because I've been seeing that on social media, increasingly, maybe over a good amount of time. And here's the thing: when non-Black Americans or non-FBA, people in the Black diaspora, and even some people who are Black Americans say it's white supremacy. It's like white supremacy. Y'all being like white folks. What interests me, that's because it's hypocritical, is so saying Black Americans are lazy isn't like white supremacy when you guys are doing it. Saying that Black Americans are stupid isn't white supremacy. Saying that Black Americans didn't do anything, they really didn't do it. They really didn't do anything in America isn't white supremacy. Saying we're uneducated and we don't like to go to school or whatever, that isn't white supremacy somehow. You get what I'm saying? That's not white supremacy. And I'm like, okay, all right, that's what we doing. Knowing, as the man said, knowing is BS, but knowing these talking points have been perpetuated. And I'm gonna take it a step further, even with the you guys are like white supremacists and KKK. Let me ask y'all a question. Series of questions. So for Black people doing that, they like the KKK. Okay. So we out here lynching immigrants now? We're out here stealing immigrants' land that they work for. We're out here, how can I say this? Assaulting immigrants' wives and daughters. That's what we're doing? That's what y'all saying? That's what y'all saying we on. We are out here as police officers, uh, beating and killing immigrants because they're that's what we're doing since we are like them. We're out here as lawyers throwing cases. If we were the lawyer of immigrants, or if we're going against immigrants, we're trying to get the book thrown at them because they're this is what y'all saying we're on. So there comes a point where people go, yeah, man, some of y'all are just a lost cause. That's what it is. Some of y'all are just a lost cause because it really doesn't matter what we say or do. It really doesn't matter. It's that we're in America now, so we're going to compete against the Black Americans. And, you know, since we're going to compete against them, we're going to make up propaganda that makes them beneath us. And the irony of that is not just it's not just the we're the reason that y'all are here. That's yeah, that's a fact, but I'm gonna go past that. y'all haven't accomplished in your homeland or in America the things that Black America has accomplished here. That's the to me the crux of the part of the crux of the issue is y'all know we've done a whole lot, and you want to come here and put your wins on the scoreboard because you don't want to quote unquote go win for win, which you're trying to basically do since you have this weird competition. You want to erase all of our wins and act like everything started when you said so. And it's ridiculous. It's stupid, but if you want to go down that path, have at it. Nobody's gonna believe you, you know, because that's part of the concept of we invented hip hop and we discovered America and we gave America freedom. I mean, we discovered like Chicago and we gave America freedom and you know we were really from here, but we were from there. It's like what? What are we doing? We invented R&B. Okay, I mean, and the next thing y'all gonna go is like all of the black inventors weren't actually um, Black Americans. Oh, Lewis Latimer was actually Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? Granville T. Woods was actually from Grenada. You know, this is how this stuff is going. Even with we're gonna take credit for part of the civil rights movement. It was all of us. It's like okay, so let me. So what you're saying is, let's just say there was 100 black civil rights activists and important figures in the civil rights movement. And let's just say 10 of them weren't black Americans. What y'all saying is those 10 people override the other 90. It's like, yeah. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, I don't know if you. I mean, that makes absolutely no sense. But fine, keep it up. Martin Luther King was actually, because y'all claiming, Malcolm X was Caribbean. Malcolm X's mother was Caribbean. But last time I checked, Malcolm X ain't never went to Grenada. When did Grenada start claiming Malcolm is the question. When did the Caribbean start claiming Malcolm? Because you could claim Farrakhan, so I'm trying to figure it out. You could claim Farrakhan, but why? But you want to claim Malcolm now? Because Malcolm's father and his father's activism doesn't count. His what are we talking about? It's like okay, fine, no problem. And I say that because I say that to say this, and like I said, shout out to the brother in the video. There is really no hate in delineation, even though they are Black Americans who are online who are doing too much. I can definitely say that. But here's the thing: the vast majority of those people that are doing too much is in response to you other people in the Black diaspora doing too much. That's because your too much seems to not count. Your too much isn't white supremacy. Let me get back to the white supremacy part. You don't see stories of Black Americans making sure Black immigrants don't get hired. See, if Black Americans get jobs, we try to put people on, put other Black Americans on, yeah. But we'll put on a Caribbean or African. We don't have a problem with that. But we've known we're gonna bring all our people in here now and we're gonna get rid of y'all. That's a thing. That's quote unquote white supremacy. Asians do it, Hispanics do it, that's a thing. And that's why when people go, oh man, you guys don't have, we're not in certain industries. We were pretty much in every industry, but that was how a lot of that played out. That's how a lot of that played out. But somehow those tactics aren't white supremacy. And so, oh no, it's just an opportunity. It's like, okay. And by the way, we're saying Black America is, or like KKK and a white supremacist group. Y'all really don't stand up and fight against racism and white supremacy. Y'all are generally more of a participant in it than us. And you don't consider that white supremacy. You know, it, so is delineation white supremacy? No, no. But, well, I'm going to say this. When you guys have been delineating, it has some white supremacy undertones to it because you were delineating first. And it came with a lot of white supremacy undertones. So, in my opinion, y'all really not talking about us. You're talking about yourselves, but you just don't want to take credit for your behavior. So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. You tell me what you think. Catch you on the next one. Peace.